Welcome to Bobby's World.
All right, Amazon order is in. Now let me show you exactly what it is that I did do. Get some light in right now. Is I have a shoelace. See the shoelace? It's a shoelace instead of a bungee. So it has some give. But the bungee was totally, I think the firmness or tightness or the elastic part of the bungee was really making it pull apart. Yeah, so that's what I did for that cube. I'm also going to get more of the cube storage actual things that go in. Because the ones from the Dollar Tree are really looking raggedy, and I did buy 2 at Target last week, so I think I'm gonna go and get maybe 2 more and figure that out. I also, in the back, I had that like a storage organizer, small compartment one, and I gave that to my daughter. It fits perfectly in this little closet that she has in the kitchen where she has her water dispenser, and right there she's able to stack up like extra juices and, you know, kind of like a pantry, and that works out for her with the kids' lunch boxes and the different organizing things that the kids have for their lunch and their water bottle and all of that. So that works out perfect for her. I have my drawers there with additional clothing. I've been on the lookout for a roof rack. I don't know. What do you think? Do you think that'll draw more attention to me, being a minivan with a roof rack on top? And it's a cargo box, the box one. What do you think, though? Do you think it will draw more attention to me? That's another thing that I would like to ask all of you out there that are actually living in your car full time. Because when we're stealth, we don't want to draw attention to ourselves. I've been thinking about getting, you know, like an 8-inch sticker of numbers to put on my vehicle so that maybe I look a little official. A lot of the residential areas, I found that it's really easy just to park, because there's some of them have a gap, and I'll try and videotape what I'm talking about. So if you most of you probably already know, but in between the houses sometimes there's a gap, or it's a corner property and then there's like a big long wall, and there's just different areas going into the different communities where they do allow parking, and there's no signs that say no overnight parking and no signs that say no parking. So those are the communities, or, you know, the different residences where I'm going now. And another thing I want to ask all of you that are living full-time stealth in your car, what is your preference? For me, my preference is having the bed on this side, because that side is the sidewalk side, and then this side is the street side. So when I go out my driver door, I just jump into the back and my bed's there. I've also thought about, you know, if I get in on the other side, will that bring more attention to me? Will I be more like, oh, who's watching and looking around if I'm jumping in on the passenger side? This way I just jump out the driver door and then jump right into the back. And it's done really quick, and I don't think I bring much attention to myself. But, you know, walking around to the other side, if somebody's looking out their window or something, they're assuming that, you know, maybe I'm getting something out of the car, but then they don't see me walk away from the car. So I don't know. I just tend to overthink a lot of things. But for me, having my bed on the sidewalk side, I feel like it is safer, because the traffic is going to be on the driver's side. And if by chance a car were to lose control or hit the corner back of my van, it's not actually hitting me because I'm on this side. So if that logic makes sense to some of you, that's what I think. And the sidewalk side is probably the quietest side. this side, though I haven't experienced any motorcycles driving by, but I have had, you know, some noisy cars that go by on this side. So I think if I was sleeping on the street side, I would hear and feel more of the noise and the vibration. But another question for all of you out there. So comment below. I know I have a lot of questions, and I really love all of your comments, and a lot of your comments, they are just really helping me to know things and to understand more, because right now this is something that I am choosing, but I basically had no choice, because when my husband quit his job, we ended up becoming homeless. And I kind of wanted to put something in there that said like 3 days later, because of all the talking that I've been doing. Anyway, I don't want my channel to be all about talking. I want to experience and show you my experience. So this is video that I took as I'm driving around the neighborhood, and you could see the signs that say no parking this entire street. And so there's no cars, there's no other cars. So this would not be an option for me to park. But straight ahead you see a park, and I'm looking around for any signs. This is a residential area. I see a lot of places where I can park and not be known that I'm in the van sleeping. So we drive through, we see, look, there's a van. And down this street, there's a gap right there. And that's the gaps that I'm talking about. In between the houses, there's some type of a gap. So those are the gaps that you could take advantage of. But tonight, I'm finding myself just to pull up right here by the park. I'm not feeling too well. So this was last night anyway. I'm going to pull up and park here, check out my surroundings. I'll be in the car, probably faking it on my phone a while. And you can see that's just not to park on red curb sign. So no signs here that say permit parking, no signs here that say no overnight parking. So I'm going to stealth up and sleep here for the night. Tonight I'm going to sleep with NyQuil. So, good night all. Pleasant dreams. Until next time.